Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do two of the problems with you over percent proportion. So I know it's been a minute since we have looked at problems like this. So I definitely want to make sure, sorry, I definitely want to make sure that we remember how to do this. I'm gonna kind of call back to when we did proportions. So if you remember, we set up a box. So we set up a box, right? I don't like that one. I'm gonna try it again. We set up a box, and what we did is we filled it in. So we talked about how this is a percent box, different in our proportion box. This is part, whole, percent, 100. And that's always getting filled in no matter what. So it gets filled in. We don't have to worry about it. That's what we know, okay? This is what we know. All right. I'm going to read the problem now, and we're going to see, remember, it could either be the missing part or whole or missing percent. So there was this 15% off sale on a PlayStation 5. If the original cost is $800, what is the discount price of the PlayStation? So I definitely want to call attention to that I know my percent. So my percent is 15%. Always goes above the 100 because a percent is out of 100. If the original price is $800, I want to know what the discount is. So I don't necessarily want the part I'm looking for. If I were to fill this in, this is the discount. This is the original. So my original is $800. Okay. And I'm trying to solve for the discount. That is what I'm missing. So this again, where we're calling back to proportions, my corner number, I'm looking for it and it's 100. So I'm going to circle it. Now I need to find a relationship. If I look, I really can't do anything to get from 100 to 15. And I know for this way I would be dividing, and I can't divide anything by, I can't divide 100 by anything to get me 15. So I can't go that way. But can I go from 100 to 800? Well, I know that 100 times 8 is 800. I'm going from a small number to a big number, so I know I have to be multiplying. So if I multiply by 8 on the bottom, I also have to multiply by 8 on the top. Remember, what you do to the top, you do to the bottom. The arrows have to match. If my arrow is going another way, it's not the same relationship. So I'm also going to multiply by 8 on top. So 15 times 8. I see 8 times 5 is 40. Carry the 4. 8 times 1 is 8, but I add 4, so 120. So I have 120 as my answer. Okay, next one. Melillo collected canned goods for a food drive. They set a goal of 400 cans. So far, they have collected 320 cans. What percentage of the goal have they met? So, what percentage tells me I don't know my percent. So, again, we should be automatically setting up our box. It's part, whole, percent, 100. Now I'm going to fill it in specifically from what I know from the problem. I know the part and the whole, so I know that the whole is the goal. What is the ultimate goal they want to get to? And the part is what they have collected. So I'm just going to write collected. The goal is 400. They have collected 320. So now, like we've always done, we're going to find our corner number. I see that my corner number is 400, so I'm going to circle it. Oh, that's not a circle. I'm going to circle it. I'm trying to see what relationship I can use, and I see that from 400 to 100, I'm going from a big number to a small number now. I'm going to divide by 4. So that means I'm also going to do 320 divided by 4. Okay? So let's go ahead and do that division. And 20 divided by 4. 4 can't go into 3, so I'm going to go 32. 4 into 32 is 8 times, because 8 times 4 is 32. Subtract to get 0, bring another 0 down. 4 into 0 is 0 times. 0 times 4 is 0. So I know that they have only reached 80% of their goal. So 80% goes there. Don't forget the percent sign because you're talking about a percent. Okay. So again, your goal is to now complete the other problems that I have not done with you. If you are confused about anything, just make sure you go back and watch this video to help you out with the rest of the problems. And make sure we're on task while we are working on these problems because I am taking this for a grade. So just make sure we are remaining on task with it.